And a good afternoon here from Monroe High School. Our St. Joseph Falcons, of course, are playing the Monroe Falcons Falcon Battle the second time this season. That's how the season started. Monroe took a dominating 10-1 win in the season opener. And today, St. Joe's going to have to verse the best in the GMC, Harrison Lolland. Originally committed to Oregon, then switched this summer to Penn State, so officially a Penn State commit. And easily the best pitcher in the Greater Middlesex Conference. Will Kwiatkowski leading things off as he had for the past couple games. Had a 1-for-1 day yesterday with 2 walks. Fouls that one off and how to play. New jerseys for the St. Joe's, all cream in their lineup now, along with the black jerseys and the alternates. First time they've showcased it this year. Of course, Monroe in the purple. One-two to Kwiatkowski. Skied out and out of play down the first base line. Kwiatkowski fighting in this first count. Monroe's defense. Mangano is behind the dish for them. Of course, Lolland pitching, and then Hoiberg, Fletcher, White, Judge from first to third. Lobo, McCauley, and Bacon from right field to left field. Kwiatkowski digging in for the 1-2 count. Pitch under the way. All speed and just gets a piece of it to stay in the count. Still a 1-2 count. It's fouled off the past 3 pitches. 1-2 coming the way. Flies out the fastball into center field. McCauley way under it and making the catch for the first out. Now the 2-hitter, Joe Zamiti. Batting .297 batting average on the season. Takes the first pitch in the dirt. St. Joe's, of course, play Monroe two times every year. Still haven't faced Harrison Lolland, who has had a 4-year varsity career as a starting pitcher. This is their first time ever facing him. Usually the season opener is against Monroe. We were supposed to play him 2 days after the season opener this year, but with the rain out, this got rescheduled to today. Not a huge help to St. Joe's, especially because now it's a 5-game week for them, all games in a row. 2-0 is up high, makes the count 3-0. Smitty with the second most walks on the team at 6. With tie Bobby Christensen at 7 if he gets it here. Takes a first strike. Bit of a lenient call there with an inside pitch. 3-1 coming to number 50 on the outside corner, and we have a full count. Somebody not budging on any of those pitches. Both were questionable calls. Now the payoff pitch coming from Lolland. Outside, Zamiti will take the walk. His 7th of the year. 1 man on, 1 out. Now St. Joe's by far best hitter this season, Bobby Christensen. Came into the season as the NJ.com player to watch. And has done just that after last year, batting .338. Batting .471 now. The OPS over 1,100. Rips that one down the right line and gets past the first baseman glove. Single for Christensen. Zamiti will stick at second. First and second, 1 out. Already threatening earlier, the Falcons got a man in scoring position. course, starting pitcher for today will be Richie Zangara for St. Joe's. Horberg tried to make the play there at first base. Now the power hitter, Salgado. Just slowly starting to get his average up. Spits on the curveball there to start off this count. Batting .235 in the season, but gets on base very well. .350 on base percentage. Tell you one thing, Lawlen doesn't look like himself to start off this game, especially velo. He sits around in the lower 90s. Not look like that right now in this first inning. One out to the left fielder. Takes the off speed for a strike. Won't be doing the counts on the scoreboard on the screen because just me today. I'm going to try and keep you as updated as I can with the counts. Lawlen's up to 15 pitches already through 3 batters, and Salgado being the 4th. 1-1. Takes the off speed again. Lawlen's starting to locate that pitch well now. Did it 2 times in a row there. Grimson on first, Smitty on second. Smitty with a nice lead. Takes the 3rd one. Strikeout looking for Lawlen. 2 down now.
Batting for St. Joe's, the first baseman, Luke.
Only freshman in the lineup for St. Joe's, Luke Palermo. Of course, didn't start off the year in the lineup, but once that St. Benedict's game happened, has stuck into it. Swings to the breaking ball there. Palermo expected to start on Sunday against DePaul, starting pitcher. An 0-1 from Lawlen. Fly down into center field. Good contact. McCauley tracking it back and making the catch for the 3rd out. Lawlen strands 2 in the top of the 1st. Richard Zangara on the mound for the bottom. Richie Zangara on the bump today for St. Joe's. Starting off this bottom of the first. Last starting against Union Catholic on Sunday. But only 3 innings, only giving up 3 runs. Coach Murray and Richie talked to him the next day in school, said he just didn't feel like his stuff was there. That's why he came out on the early exit after the 3rd inning. Very quick worker, Richie is. And Jake Lobo leading things off for Monroe. Takes that 3rd pitch for a strike, 1-2 for Richie. Lobo batting .385 in the leadoff spot. That has popped up very high over to second base. And gets over Bazillo's head. Couldn't track it down well, and Lobo's easily at second base. Let's see what he gets scored as. High. Might be scored as a double. I would doubt that, though. With how easy the ball that was to catch. Tough start for Zangara with his defense behind him. Of course, that defense being Penley behind the plate. Palermo, Bazidlo, Bobby Christensen, and Zamidi from first to third. The first different infield from second to third base this season. Bazidlo getting his first start at second this year, and Zamidi getting his first start at third. And then John Palermo on right, Will Kukowski starting his first game in center field. Rather, he started yesterday in center field, so his second game start. And Christian Salgado in left field. Center fielder McCauley showing bunt early. Pulls back. Steal to third is way ahead of time. And St. Joe's with their first out from the Penley caught stealing. McCauley batting a great .308 in the 2 spot this year for the Monroe Falcons. Just fouled that off for a 1-2 count. This will be. Just up high. Almost skimming McCauley. For him to get hit by a pitch, but 2-2 count now. Zangara's first year on varsity has already started 3 games this season. This one being his 4th start, along with Lawlen. It's also his being his 4th start for both the pitchers today. 2-2 to McCauley. Fouled off and out of play. Zangara, stats wise this season, that actually looked great. 12 and 2/3 inning pitched. 2.21 ERA, 13 strikeouts, only 6 walks with 14 hits given up. Considering his first year in varsity, through 3 starts, he has looked great for the Falcons. Curveball just inside. Tried to spot it amazingly. I thought it was, but umpire thinks not. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Popped up. Should be able to catch it. Penley working back and missing it. Called fair ball. Palermo grabbing it, throwing a second. And wow. 2 pop-ups from Monroe to start off the game. And both runners have reached second on those pop-ups. Tough start for the St. Joe's defense. Now the starting pitcher. Harrison Lawlen. Pitcher battle here. Lawlen is as outstanding as he is on the mound as he is at the plate, batting .371 with an .857 slugging. Misses the breaking pitch up high.
Come on, 2-7. Come on, kid. Hang in there, boy. Come on.
Grounded. Zamidi with a nice glove. Throw to first. Will easily be in time. McCauley moving over to third base.
Batting for
Smitty's first start at third base since last year. He actually started every game for St. Joe's last year in that hot corner. It played amazing, but with the addition of J.P. Zale coming into varsity this year, they moved Smitty over to second base. Right there, starting off this first play at third base this season with a nice web. 2 down now for Zangara. First pitch to Lucas Weiss is a strike. Lucas White is a strike.
Attaboy, 2-7. Come on, 2-7. Gotta work hard.
The senior is mostly known as a pitcher. White is not having the greatest hitting season, only 258, batting in the 4-hole today.
Stay to the mechanics, 2-7. It's all right. It's all right.
Runner at third for Monroe with 2 outs. That one is lined into left center. Gets down for White. 1 run will come in. And a standing double for Lucas White. Monroe with an early lead, 1-0.
Lucas White. Batting for Monroe, number 20, Owen Judge.
Don't believe that run will be counted towards Zangara's stat line. Yeah, it's not an earned run for him, but the run in the game with the inerrant defense by St. Joe's. Owen Judge takes the first pitch inside for a ball. Looking back at White at second base. Christensen holding him on. Called time by Judge. Owen Judge having a better season than Aaron Judge. Currently batting .361. Popped up. St. Joe's 0 for 2 on the pop-ups today, but Christensen making the catch for the 3rd out.
Monroe Township 1.
A couple errors. St. Joe's gives up 1 run. Zangara did look good on the mound, though. Monroe leading 1-0 after 1. 7-8-9 for the St. Joseph Falcons. JP Zale, the designated hitter today. First time in this role this season. Has played third base. Started third base every single game until now. Fouls that one off out of play from Lolland's second inning of work. Lolland giving up 1 hit and 1 walk in that first inning. Also adding on 1 strikeout. His 20th pitch of the game. It's outside, evens up the count 1-1 for Zale. Checks at that, but home plate umpire calling it a swinging strike on the breaking pitch. Lon looking great with those pitches today. Not the fastball, though. Calling time is Zale on that 1-2 count. Beautiful day here at Monroe High School. Just around 65 degrees, no wind. Lays off that, but called strike. Another looking for JP Zales, now the first out of the inning.
Batting for St. Joe's, the pitcher, Rich Zangara.
Don't know if you heard that, but that's not correct. John Palermo is hitting for Rich Zangara. Not hitting for him, actually. He's just playing his own position in right field. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Looking at Lolland's stats, only has 13 innings pitched this year in his first 3 starts with a 1.08 ERA. That one now, 1-1 count. No troubles with walks, only giving him 3, and then, of course, 27 strikeouts in those 13 innings pitched. Staring at those again. 1-2 now to Palermo. First 2 batters not really committing to any pitches for St. Joe's. 1-2 fastball outside. Lolland starting to hover over that corner a lot now. Takes it low. Full count now. Still haven't swung at a pitch yet. Outside of the check swinging strike, no one has swung the bat yet in this top of the second. 1 out down, 3-2 count. Cracked into center field, but lined right to McCauley there for the second out. Good contact there, and now the 8-hitter, Zach Penley. Penley usually getting his first 2 at-bats of the game. I think it's pinch hit
Batting for St. Joe's,
deeper into the game when it's closer. Only batting 188 on the season. That was Lolland's 30th pitch of the game. Takes it upstairs for a called strike, 0-2. Popped up right side. First baseman calling off and making the catch for the 3rd out. Easy inning for Harrison Lolling, 1-2-3. Zangara back on the mound for the bottom of the second. Zangaro digging in for a second inning of work. Gave 2 hits in that first inning. Of course, the 1 on the board for Monroe doesn't count towards a stat line from an error. First pitch up high to Justin Mangano, the sophomore. Pops it up. Behind the backstop and out of play. Mangano, nice start to the season. Through 39 at-bats with 308 average. Skied out left field line will be out of play. 1-2 count will be coming his way now. That was Zangaro's 20th pitch. Takes a step off. Usually a quick working pitcher. Shakes off 2. Coming now on the 1-2. Just inside. Two is lined into center field. Leadoff single for Monroe. Mangano keeps its hot hitting streak going there with that single. Designated hitter, Zach Wallace. Only has 9 at-bats, mostly known as a pitcher because he got 25 2/3 innings pitched this season. Earned the win in the season opener against St. Joe's. But hitting-wise, through his 9 at-bats, only 1 for 9 with an RBI. Shows bunt, lays it down. Penley can't get over to it. Zangaro's got the fire to first. Will get there in time and moves the runner over.
Sacrifice bunt. Courtesy runner number 40, Matt Blakey to second base. Batting for Monroe. Number 14, Braden.
Great bunt to lay down there to move a man into scoring position.
Number 14.
2 chances to get him in with 1 out down. Monroe trying to extend their lead. See if Zangaro could preserve the deficit at 1. First pitch to Hoiberg is up high. Bit more speed on that fastball there from Zangaro. Hoiberg, who only has 8 at-bats this season, still waiting for his first hit. Penley actually stood up and didn't really frame that ball, but it was called a strike. 1-1 now. All 1s across the board, 1-1 count with 1 out down. Calls time. 25 pitches for Zangaro. 1-1. Swing and a miss there. .26 pitches, 17 of those being strikes. Not really much control issue for Zangaro, which really was the problem on Sunday against Union Catholic. Has solved that here in the first 2 innings. That's a swing and a miss there. Puts him down for his first strikeout of the day. The fastball way outside, and he was just chasing that one. 2 down now.
Come on, knock it down infield.
First pitch to Nick Fletcher on the outside corner. Zangaro looking good now after that strikeout.
It's you, Bobby.
Fletcher the 9 hitter, so this is definitely the one you want to get out if you're Richie. Looking down at second base. Firing away and fouled off.
It's on the roof. Well, what are you doing? Go get it. We told you where it was.
Cigar on the 0-2, his 30th pitch, just outside. Try to paint that pitch right there on the outside corner. Taking a second there for a breather behind the mound with Mangano still in scoring position at second base, 2 down. 1-2 now, upstairs and out. Lobo, who got the first hit of the game for Monroe, is on deck. Knows he needs this count right here. Fletcher playing second base today. Takes another one up high. Cigar not locating those next 3 pitches well. After having the 0-2 count, now down into 3-2. 2 outs, man on second. The leadoff hitter on deck. Huge moment of time called by Fletcher in the bottom of the second. That one tapped over to second baseman Zidlow with the running throw with the grounder. 3 down for St. Joe. Zangara with a bit of confidence going to the dugout. Monroe still leading 1-0 after 2. To his head. So 1-0 count. .33 pitches for Lawlin. Painted there, 1-1 now. Zidlow in his first year in varsity, only batting .130. And swings through that one. He's coming in a lot of clutch games for relief. It should be starting tomorrow versus South Brunswick. That one getting through the shortstop and third baseman hole on the grounder, hard hit one, and a leadoff single for St. Joe's.
Top of the order, the center fielder, Will Kwiatkowski.
Now the actual leadoff hitter, Kwiatkowski, who had a tough count to start off the game, but ultimately flied out to center field. First pitch coming his way. Shows bunt. Popped up and caught by the catcher. Easily throw it to first base, and they get 2 outs there. Tagging up Zidlow at first.
Batting for St. Joe's, the third
Not a horrible idea with the bunt. Actually, a really good idea to move him over and getting the heart of your order out, but it's not executed well, and 2 down now for St. Joe's. Breaking pitches spotted to Zamiti. Just a little low, even with the count to 1-1.
Hey, 5-0. Come on, kid.
40th pitch for Lolland. Grounded down the first base line, and first baseman batting it down, but Zamiti easily getting there. Hoiberg with the try. Another single for St. Joe's.
batting for St. Joe's, the shortstop, Bobby Christensen.
Put it in one of the gaps.
Always have a chance to get a run in with this header up for St. Joe's.
Come on, Bobby.
Start off the day with a single in the first base, second base hole.
In the gap. Hey, Bobby.
Zamiti taking off first pitch. Throw down to second is mishandled by the shortstop, and Zamiti with a stolen base.
Come on, big boy. Come on, kid.
If he got that cleanly, it probably could have tagged out Zamiti. No matter what, Zamiti's at second base with 2 outs. Christensen has a man in scoring position with the most RBIs on the team. Painted on the outside corner, 1-1.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, boo-boo. Come on, kid. Get a good act. Hey, Bobby.
Taking a while here. Bobby not calling time and sticking in the plate. 1-1. Lined into left center and over his head. Zamiti will come in to tie this game 1-1. And Christensen has a standing double. Put St. Joe's back in this game.
Batting for St. Joe's, the left fielder, Kristen Salgado.
Christensen getting the outside pitch on the 1-1 and going that way.
Go that way.
Hitting it into left field over Bacon's head. Now St. Joe's with a chance to take the lead.
Hey, 2-0. Come on, kid. Duck on a pound out there.
Salgado,
Put it in the gap.
pretty ugly first at bat. Taking the strikeout, looking. Digs in for a second.
It's all right.
Fouls that one off.
Stay on him. Stay level. Stay level.
Got the fastball he wanted there, just fouling it off.
Come on, Sal. Come on, kid. Be ready.
Looking over at Christensen, nobody there. Holding him on. So he's definitely got a nice lead. Swings to the fastball 0-2.
Good swing, let's go.
Dowdy goes back to the fastball here on this 0-2 count.
Let's go.
0-2. Just outside. Nice looking pitch, but an even better eye from Salgado in the plate.
Come on, Christian. Come on, kid.
That was 45th pitch for Lolland. Getting actually up there in pitch count here in the top of the third. 1-2 is swing through.
So I got one.
Lolland able to get the last out, but Bobby Christensen gets the RBI double to tie things up 1-1 Going into the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third, Zangara, of course, still out there. Look great in that bottom of the second. Only one coming in was due to error, so still 0 earned runs in his stat line. This one being his 35th pitch, called for a strike. Has 1, 2, 3 in this inning. And quick 2 pitches for an 0-2 count to Jake Lobo. Lobo started off the game with a single to right field. Now the 0-2 pitch. Curveball just a little high.
Nice pitch.
Shot that a couple times today. Try to sneak in an 0-2 curveball. One, 2 now. Gets that curveball to go and puts him in a chair for the first strikeout in this bottom of the third.
Number 13.
Segura a little more pumped up there on the mound after that looking strikeout. McCauley takes the first pitch upstairs. McCauley's 0 for 1. He reached on error in his first at bat. The strike there makes it a 1-1 count. Fouls that one off. Segura looking really good in this bottom of the third. That was his 40th pitch now. 26 of them being strikes. 26 strikes on 14 balls. Looking good so far. Long wait there and timeout called by McCauley. Expected. Some mind games Zangara plays on the mound usually. Quick through his windup, 1-2. Way up high. Used the curveball to get the leadoff hitter out in that strikeout. Hasn't used it yet and has a 2-2 count. See if he goes to it here or just sticks to his fastball. Goes fastball in the dirt.
Take your time, take your time.
Still same defense for St. Joe's at the start of the game. Now payoff pitch is up. Had the chance
Ball.
to get the strike out there for a while, but
For Monroe, the pitcher, number 11,
didn't
Harrison
capitalize on that one.
Lally.
And a walk
Number
with one out. Starting pitcher Lolland is 0 for 1 today. Also got on by error. Him, McCauley in that first inning both did. Out of the stretch. Just up high, 2-0 now. And pitching coach will come out to talk to Zangara after he's missed a couple balls. Decently long mound visit there from the pitching coach for St. Joe's after he's missed a couple balls. Not near the strike zone. And now 2-0 to Lolland. Grounded left side and foul. Good way to get back into it there. Would have been called a strike even if it didn't swing at it. Now 2-on without him taking off. Just inside Penley. Lost his footing, couldn't get a throw down. 3-1. Man goes to second. Monroe really threatening now. The 3-hitter up and then 4 on deck. And a man on second. Too low and Lolland walks.
Base on ball. Batting for Monroe.
Started off this bottom of the third great, but
Number 18,
a little inconsistent now.
White. Number 18.
Lucas White, who doubled into left field to start off this game in the bottom of the first for the first score. One out, see if he swings away, or maybe Monroe tries to pull something off. Swinging away and fouls it off.
Courtesy runner number 13, Alex Marcus.
Coming up high now, come on.
Zangara, a bit of trouble in this bottom of the third as first and second one out. The great hitter at bat. Gets that breaking pitch in the zone. Huge for him now, 0-2.
Hey, 2-7, come on, kid.
Much needed strikeout here or out. Any way he can get it. Call time White. Monroe, who's standing at 7-5 on the season, 6-3. Most recently lost to South Plainfield, 9-7. And fouled right into Penley's glove for the second strikeout of the inning. Much needed for Zangara after looking a bit off, and gets 2 outs down with first and second. Yeah, South Plainfield, a bit of a sneaky team in the GMC this season. Won a couple good games, especially that Monroe one's going to be good on the resume. That one's flied out into left field. Salgado making the catch over his left shoulder.
At the end of 3, Monroe Township 1,
Zingara,
St.
bit of a
Joe's
shaky.
High
Bottom of the
School.
third there, but come out clean. Still tied 1-1, going into the fourth. New pitcher for Monroe. Harrison Long coming out after 3 innings, only getting up 1 run. Lolland has only pitched 13 innings pitched before this game. That's 16 now. Was working through an injury in the offseason, so this is expected. I think they're just saving his arm for later in the season. Home to Sai. The junior comes in for relief. And gets Palermo in an 0-2 count early. Luke is 0 for 1 on the day, the younger brother of John. Both in the lineup today. Just a little low. 1-2 now. Nine and 2/3 innings pitch for Desai. Only give him 4 earned runs in those, 2.90 ERA. That one in the dirt, 2-2 now. Palermo's had a hot bat for St. Joe's in the start of the season. That one's sticking to the fence, and I don't know how our camera stayed up. Does have Gorilla Tape on it, so that might help. 2-2 to Palermo. So the best pitcher in the GMC going out early after 3 innings pitched. I mean, this is a winnable game for St. Joe's. Zangaro's looked great in his start. There's only 52 pitches, but that one is called a swinging strike against Palermo, and 1 down for Desai.
Batting for St. Joe's, the designated hitter, J.B. Zam.
Zale taking the first one in the dirt. JP's 0 for 1. Had that strikeout looking to start off the top of the second. Now we're on the top of the fourth, 1 out. Tried the spot, the breaking pitch inside. That one is way slower. Of course, a breaking pitch is always going to be slower than your fastball, but that one is way different. Late call now, 2-1. Side 10th pitch right there down the relief appearance. 2-1 is Zale inside. Has a hitter's count, 3-1 coming his way with John Palermo on deck. Three one is upstairs. Zale will get the walk with 1 out down. And right fielder John Palermo will come up. Still a beautiful day here at Monroe. Perfect short shirts and short weather. First pitch, no call. Okay, he was batter call, strike. Left off it, 1-0. Quick time call by Palermo. With Zale on first base. John hasn't got many hitting at bats this season. He was 1 for 10 with 4 strikeouts. Had good contact in his first at bat. Just flied out to right field. Check at first base, almost going over Hoiberg's head at first. Was able to haul it in. That one ripped over to shortstop. He's going to have a tough play from there and called out. What a play there from Lucas White to make the throw from shortstop. Mainly a pitcher for Monroe. He shows the arm off there to get 2 down.
Batting for the catcher, number 33.
That'll move Zale over to second. The first pinch hitter for Penley today. Matthew Ferber was lined into center field and easily caught by McCauley. Desai looking good in his relief appearance, only giving up 1 hit. Rather, it wasn't a hit, it was a walk by JP Zale. Still 1-1 going to the bottom. catcher today for Monroe. Leads off the bottom of the fourth. Zangara still out there, of course. Only 52 pitches. That one lined for a leadoff single, first hit. One pitch, one hit.
Base hit to left field. Now batting for Monroe, the designated hitter number 4, Zach Wallace. Number 4.
Tough start to the bottom of the fourth. The one pitch single. Pickoff move is nice. Mangano got fooled by it. Throw goes over to Christensen in a pickle now. Christensen running down. Throws it down and safe at first as Mangano throw to first. Back to Palermo was a little bit late. Wallace last time sacrificed bunt to move over the guy from first base. Not doing it here as he fouls off the first pitch. Would have been great to get that first out by that pickoff move. Look at those Mangano, maybe a hit and run called by the coach. Or he just got fooled by the pickoff move. But he was definitely sprinting once Richie went to first. 55 pitches for Zangara. 1-1. Popped up and should get out of play behind the backstop, and it will. Taking a long walk back to the mound. About an hour and 16 into this game. Still working out of the stretch. 1-2 to Wallace, pick off. Nothing there. Montanguillan's in left field. Looks like just for this inning. That one's popped up. Again, should get out. Just out of play. Pitching coach getting the attention of Penley before handing the ball off to Zangara could be what the call on this next pitch. If I had to guess, it would be the curveball. Hasn't seen it yet. Wallace, an inexperienced hitter, could get fooled by it. See what comes on the 1-2. Just up high was the fastball. Third pickoff move of this count. Fourth pickoff move now. Still a 2-2 count to Wallace. Zangara was very cautious of Mangano. Stealing has the speed too. Already has one today. Inside. Full count now. This is not the count. Not the count that you want to walk this guy. That one lined into right center. Kukowski tracking under it and bobbling but making the catch for the first out.
Batting for Monroe, the pitcher, number 23, Desai.
Desai will be hitting for himself. For Hoiberg, who's playing first base today, he'll be hitting for Hoiberg in the pitcher role with Fletcher on deck, the 9-hitter. One out down, one man on first base. Desai uncompetitive on that first swing, 0-1. Fifth pickoff move to Mangano at first base. Of course, that first one turned into a pickle. Fouled off. No offense there, I would have made that play. Sangera at 62 pitches. Definitely at least going to go 5. See how much leverage he has in this game from Coach Murray. Not many players can come out of the pen for St. Joe's. What is a 5-game week all in a row. This one being the 3rd game here on Friday. Bazidlo's unavailable, same as Walker and Barca. I believe that's the only unavailable pitchers for St. Joe's. But with Bazidlo and Palermo, Luke Palermo, going to be starting later in this week. That one out of play, gets right back to Penley, fires down to second base, but throw just left. And it's still on base for Mangano. Hitters not really look competitive in this at-bat. Now it's a 2-2 count. Penley with a quick mound visit to talk over before the 5th pitch comes up at the at-bat. He's definitely fully ready as John Palermo in right field. He can come in for relief. Johnny Risley only pitched two-third of an inning yesterday against South Brunswick. Don Morfina hasn't pitched this week. Still a lot of options for St. Joe's to come in relief for this game. Right now it's Sangera. Steps off. The 2-2. Fouled right into Penley's glove. Sits down to side for the second out. And now the 9-hitter. Trying to get out of it. Another inning unscathed. Take a step off. Nick Fletcher, the second baseman, who's 0 for 1. Way up for ball 1. Try to spot the outside corner. 2-0 now to Fletcher. The leadoff hitter on deck. Mangano on second base. He looks over there for the 2-0 count. Now the actual 2-0 pitch fouled off. Able to get right back into this count with that one. 68 pitches for Richie. 40 of them being strikes, so 27 being balls. Pretty good ratio today here at Monroe High School. Swing and a miss there. Gets it to a 2-2 count. 1 strike away from keeping this game tied 1-1. Still a runner in scoring position. Mangano with the speed at second. This will be the 70th pitch for Richie. Swing and a miss there. Sangera looking great through 4 innings. Gets a much needed strikeout, and we're still tied 1-1 going into the 5th. Reba Zidlow, who's leading off an inning for the second time today, but of course not the leadoff hitter, the number 9 hitter playing second base. Got a single in his first at bat. Ohm Desai in his second inning of relief for Lolland. Guess I went a little low. 1-1 count to Reed. Painted on the low corner. Zilla doesn't like the call, but he's got to step in for a 1-2 count now. Swings at the breaking pitch up ahead. And a leadoff strikeout for Desai with the leadoff hitter coming up. Kukowski digging in for his third at bat. Fly down into right field, easily under it. And making the catch is Loeb. Quick 2 outs down for Desai. He's looking pretty good in his relief appearance. Hasn't given up a hit yet. Only 1 walk to Zale in that past inning. First pitch is Zamidi, fouled off behind the backstop. Size 23rd pitch. Lined into right field. Loeb tracking it down and gets past his glove. Zamidi rounding first. Easily going to get to second. Let's see if he sticks, and he sticks at second base. That's all you needed for St. Joe's with their hottest hitter up to try and put them in the lead. Christensen got the 1 RBI today. That was his 7th RBI this season, team leading. Looking to get 8 here with Zamidi on second. Desai giving him his first hit. And they're going to intentionally walk him. And can you blame Coach Field for making that call? I doubt it. Salgado is 0 for 2 today. He's going to dig in, and you got to take offense to that if you're him. Get some revenge here on the mound against Desai with 2 outs. Man on first and second. Zamidi on second. Christensen on first. Takes first pitch inside. Takes a curveball inside. 2-0 count. Hitters count for Salgado. Huge chance for St. Joe's to take the lead against the top team in the GMC. Rips that one into left field. It could get gone. No call, what it is. 2 players got home and looked like it. No catch. It's a hit for Salgado. Gets 2 runs in. Didn't see what happened with Bacon in left field. Doesn't matter now because that's 2 runs for St. Joe's. Bases clearing single. Thought that one was getting out. The field umpire making the call there, saying that no catch from Bacon in left field. And Salgado gets 2 RBIs there, and St. Joe's up 3-1. Salgado taking off first pitch, ripped up the middle, and a single. He's turning away with speed. The throw from center field, gunned out. Doesn't matter though, because St. Joe's added on 2 runs from that Salgado 2 RBI single, and St. Joe's leading 3-1 going in the bottom of the 5th. Zangara has run support for the first time this season after the 4th inning. In his first 2 starts, never got it. Now has a 2-run lead behind him for the top of the order for Monroe. Not exactly the top of the order. Rather, I'm wrong. It is the top of the order. Their leadoff hitter, Loeb. So bottom of the 5th here. St. Joe's got those 2 runs from Christian Salgado RBI single. That was right at the fence, but not caught by the Bacon left fielder. Lines that one in left center. Kwiatkowski slipping on it, and Loeb's going to get over to second base. Went in between Salgado and Kwiatkowski's glove out there. Not an error between any of them. It's just hard hit ball from Loeb. So Loeb's on second base with a leadoff double. Monroe already back into this. McCauley is 0 for 1 today. Shows bunt, a little low, and pulls it back. Zangaro's up to 72 pitches now. Wonder how much longer it'll go. Hasn't surpassed the 90 pitch mark yet this year. Show bunt again, and that hits him. Hit by pitch. First and second now.
Batting for Monroe, the first baseman, number 11, Harrison Lawlin, number 11.
Coach Monroe will come out there for a mound visit for Monroe's best hitter, who has 5 home runs on the season, Harrison Lawlin, with the first and second no out. So after the mound visit from Coach Murray, it'll be first and second, no outs. Harrison Lawlin threatening. Leading run at home plate. First pitch. Grounded over to third base. Bad hop for Zamidi. He's not able to get any outs. Bases loaded now for Monroe. Shouldn't be counted as an error against Zamidi with the bad hop coming to him. He had to actually bat it off his chest. Now if you're Coach Murray, Zagaro's of course not going to come out just yet, but he will have to come out at some point for relief. And you got to go to your best guy now because you have Monroe, the top team in the GMC, in your hands. Monroe also has a chance to take the lead in their hands. With the bases loaded, no out, Lucas White has the only RBI today for Monroe. First pitch low for a ball.
Come on, Rich. Come on, Rich. Relax. Come on, kid. Deep breath.
White struck out in his last at-bat. He got the RBI double in his first. This one being his third at-bat. Over to Zangar. Quick throw, and it's over Penley's head. They're already going from third base, and 2 runs coming from Monroe. They tie this thing up right back 3-3.
Now batting for Monroe, number 20, the third baseman, Owen
Aggressive base running and still no outs for St. Joe's. Pitch was too, or sorry, not the pitch. The throw was too high to Penley as he got taken out at the knees. McCauley and Lolland came home. Rather, Loeb and McCauley came home. Now it's Lolland at third base and White at second. Monroe to take the lead. Still no outs. Fouled off by Owen Judge.
Come on, Rich. Come on, Rich. Speed up, OJ. Let's go.
Zagara was kind of surprised by the ground ball back to him. He just fired it over his head. Just counted as an error. So just as St. Joe's got the lead in this game, Monroe's already back 3-3. With 2 runners in scoring position. Grounded over to Zamidi, nice web. It's going to get 1 run in, out at first, and Monroe has the lead back.
Now batting for Monroe, number 8, Justin Mangano. Number 8.
So the Owen Judge RBI on the ground out there. Lucas White now at third base. Lolland came in for the run. And 4-3 Monroe. Zagara going to be at 80 pitches after this pitch to Mangano. With 1 out down. First pitch, up high. Considerably quiet game today between the two teams. Dugout's not talking too much between both sides. That one's outside 2-0 now to Mangano.
Rich, come on, Rich.
2-0 upstairs. Zagara with 3 straight balls.
Ben, come on. Come on, 2-7.
Mangano threatening with a walk here. Zagara taking a second to get back on the mound for the 4th pitch in this at-bat. Upstairs, 4 balls in a row.
Base on balls.
See, Coach Murray's going to come out and take the ball from Zangara's hands. In the stat line, it says that he has 0 earned runs. The throw did come, 2 runs did come from his error. So see it scored as after the game, but no matter what, a solid start through 4 1/3. John Palermo getting called in for the relief appearance to be back with you after he warms up. So John Palermo will be in relief for Richie Zangara. I've given up 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th. Palermo has had 4 innings in relief this year, and this one's bunt down. It's going to get a run home for Monroe, and can't field it cleanly to first base. A single for Wallace in first and second now. 1 out down, 5-3 Monroe. That's a 4-run, bottom of the 5th.
The pitcher on the side, number 23.
Another relief pitcher, Om Desai, batting in place for Hoiberg, the first baseman. Shows bunt. Everybody running. Penley goes over to third. Didn't realize that Mangano wasn't taken off yet at second base after that block. Showing bunt again. Popped up. Caught by Penley. Everybody back easily. No tag up. 2 outs down now. Another 9-hitter Fletcher.
Batting for Monroe, number 1, Nicholas Fletcher, number 1.
Lefty on lefty matchup. And 2 outs, first and second. Could be blooped into center field. Kwiatkowski getting under it to make the 3rd catch. A 4-run, bottom of the 5th for Monroe. Puts them up 2.
St. Joe's,
A packed 5th inning with 2 innings left here at Monroe High School. St. Joe's bats up in the top of the 6th. So top of the 6th, JP Zale, designated hitter. And Desai in his 3rd inning of relief work give 2 runs in the top of the 5th from a Salgado RBI, 2 RBI single. But after that, Monroe put up 4 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and we're at 5-3 now in the top of the 6th. 2 low, 2-0. Desai will be his 30th pitch on this 2-0. Zale's 0 for 1 with a walk. Takes out 1. St. Joe starting to see Desai better in that top of the 5th. Top of the 4th, he looked great. And foul tipped into Mangano's glove. Two count, the breaking pitch is flied out into left field, Bacon under it, and making that catch for the first out.
fly out,
That'll put up the relief pitcher who also started right field today, John Palermo.
now batting for St. Joe's, the pitcher, John Palermo.
Palermo's 0 for 2 today. Rips that one into left field. Bacon letting it drop for a 1-out single. Relief pitcher getting ready in the bullpen for Monroe.
Now batting for St. Joe's, the catcher.
Could come.
Penley.
He could come in this inning or the top of the 7th for Monroe. This would be a safe situation for him. Or St. Joe's could put up some more runs. Zach Penley getting his second at bat today. Zach's 0 for 1. Takes him one low, just picked by Mangano. Danny Perdergo came in pinch run for John Palermo on first base. "35th pitch for Desai. Upstairs.
Come on, seven. Come on, seven.
Another 2-0 count. Penley pops that one up. Left side, could get out of play. And it did. He'll get back in the count for a 2-1. Two 2-1 to Penley, takes it outside. Get a hitter's count 3-1 for the 8-hitter. Checking over at first for Perdergo. Pitches away now. And called strike. Huge pitch coming up here with 1 out. And a full count with a man on first. This could really catapult St. Joe's into an inning. 3-2. Popped up and out of play. Penley fighting. Taking a big, deep breath.
Get a rip. Come on, kid.
40th pitch for Desai will be coming up on this 3-2 count again. Payoff pitch. Got good contact, but went foul again. He's still fighting in this account. I doubt Desai throws anything not near the zone. He's just going straight fastball right down the middle. The third time in a row will be a 3-2 count after 2 foul-offs. The man on first. Too low. Penley will take it. And now first and second, 1 out with the 9-hitter. Courtesy runner will be coming in for Penley. Of course, catching today. Bazidlo. Solid day hitting, 1 for 2. A much needed either getting on base or getting a hit here for St. Joe's.
Come on, 2-5. Come on, 2-5. Hey, 2-5. Come on, kid.
Bazidlo with a chance to get St. Joe's back in this game. Takes the first pitch for a strike. He's right the letters and a called strike. So 0-1 coming to him. Too low. Had to slide out of the batter's box near his ankles.
Hey, Reed, come on, kid.
Reed has had a struggling start in the bat this season. He takes a second one for a strike. Of a 1-2 count now with the first and second one out.
Let it go. Get it in.
Just inside. Good take there. turned his back to the pitch for a 2-2 count now for Desai and Bezidlo. That was Desai's 45th pitch in this relief appearance. Breaking pitch is fouled off, spoils it. Another 2-2. Swings through that one. Desai with a much-needed strikeout.
Batting for St. Joe's, the center fielder,
2 outs now.
Will Kwiatkowski. Top of the order.
Wukakowski was had a tough start in the lead, tough day in the leadoff spot. 0 for 3 today. Maybe a little vengeance would definitely help out St. Joe's here with 2 outs, man on first and second. First pitch from Desai doesn't come. Checks at second, easily back. Now the first pitch. Cracked out and foul. Oh, 1. Again, fouled off and behind the backs up 2 in a row. Now down in the count 0-2. Desai, the breaking pitch there, getting Kwiatkowski behind tempo-wise. This will be Desai's 50th pitch in this relief appearance. Popped up. See who calls it off. Will be Fletcher at second base and making the catch for the 3rd out. I'll have one more chance. St. Joe's will in the top of the 7th to get back in this game. Right now they need to keep this lead or this deficit at 5-3. One, two, three for Monroe in the bottom of the 6th. With John Palermo out there for his 2nd inning of relief. Came in that bottom of the 5th for Richie Zangara after his start. First pitch too low to the leadoff hitter, Jake Loeb. Loeb is 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Swings through that one, evens up this count to 1-1. Palermo didn't have many pitches in that first. Only pitched 4 pitches. 1-1 now. Grounded up the middle. It's going to be a tough play for Christensen on the run. And called out. How about Bobby
Batting for
with a nice
Monroe,
play there to
number
get the first out.
13, Kyle McCauley, number 13.
Kyle McCauley, the 2-hole hitter. He's 0 for 1 today. Had that bunt in the bottom of the 5th. It kind of started this whole game. It started the whole rally off. And outside there, 2-0.
Come on, take your time. Let him earn it.
Out of play. Gets back in this count to the 2-1 now. Playing on 10 pitches. Just outside, trying to paint that corner. Chance for McCauley to get on base now with a 3-1 count.
Come on, no swing here. Come on.
Just up and in. McCauley getting on base for the 2nd time today by a walk. And power hitter Harrison Lawlin.
Number 11.
Way outside for the first pitch to Lawlin, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Reached on error. Last time that was scored, it's debatable. It was a bad hop to Zamidi at third base. Scored an error as of right now. 1-0. Fouled off. 2-hour point this game is hit now.
821. Come on, kid.
We're still only in the bottom of the 6th. See if Monroe sticks it aside for the top of the 7th, or they go to another relief pitcher. Outside for Palermo.
Pitch there.
There's somebody in the pen actually currently warming up for Monroe, so looks like that might
821. Come on,
be the
kid.
scenario for them. Outside again. Again in the 3-1 count. After getting the first out, was at a 3-1 count on McCauley and then walked him. See what he does here with Lawlin. Grounded. Just over Zamidi's head. Another bad hop he got from a Lawlin ground ball.
Third base, infield hit. Now batting
That one definitely
for
should be
Monroe,
scored as a hit.
number 18, Lucas White. Number 18.
So now first and second, 1 out with Lucas White on.
Come on, 21. Come on, kid.
First pitch to White is popped up and out of play. Monroe looking to add on some more insurance runs. Taking off his man Gano. Throw goes over Zamidi. Racing in from left field is Salgado. He's not going to be able to even throw it. As Monroe gets another run in, 6-3 now. That moved Lawlin over to second base. He wasn't actually stealing to start off with, but once the throw got over Zamidi's head, it was all it. Swing and a miss there. 1-2 count now. Calls time. Basically silent here at Monroe High School. Not a lot of commotion with Monroe leading 6-3. And way outside, 2-2 now. Popped up. Zimiti calling it and making the catch. Second out of the inning.
Batting for Monroe, number 20, Owen Judge.
So they retire Judge. Sorry, they retire White with Judge coming up. 2 outs now with man on second.
Come on, 21. Come on, kid.
Called strike. Breaking pitch, got it there. 0-1 count to start to Judge is 0 for 3 on the day. Outside.
Come on, 21. Come on, kid.
1-1 to Judge. Again, a pop-up. Let's see who calls this one off. It's in between center fielder and Christensen, who makes the catch at shortstop for the third out of the inning. Monroe adds on one more insurance run, and St. Joe's last chance coming up in the top of the 7th. Last chance for St. Joe's in the top of the 7th to try and steal a win here at Monroe High School. Had the lead at 3-1, but after a 4-run, bottom of the 4th, Monroe still holds the lead. Grounded over right side. Fletcher with an easy play for the first out. 2 more outs for Monroe. This is the order you want up for St. Joe's. You know, somebody just got retired. Christensen, who was on fire today, 2 for 2. Got intentionally walked his last at-bat.
Come on, Boo. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob.
First pitch lined in, down 3 for 3 today. Christensen stays on fire. I'll bump up his average even more. Might even get to 500 on the season.
Kristen Salgado.
And Matt Freeman will be pinch hitting for Salgado in left field with all the changes. Monteguion got in left field. Anchak got in left field for an inning, so all the changes for Salgado. They're going to have to put Friedman in here, but Friedman's been a solid back at the walk-off double, actually, against East Brunswick on Wednesday for their third win of the season. Lines at one and down. Christensen rounding second base. Hard turn and will get there. First and third for St. Joe's, one out. First pitch swinging, Friedman is, and pays off well. They're going to pinch run for Friedman.
St. Joe's, Luke Palermo.
Pipitone will go out there. Luke Palermo got to hit his last at-bat. So it's 1 for 3 on the day. Home Desai still out there. Looks like Monroe and Coach Fields are going to stick to him probably for the rest of the game. He's at 148 pitches this year. He's already at 53. Quick time called before the first pitch comes. Pipitone pinch running for Freeman at first. Christensen at third. No need to steal when you're already down 3. First pitch taken for a strike. Palermo not loving. It's right to the middle, so he thought that was his pitch to get. It was a breaking ball, so I wasn't looking for it. 55th pitch for Desai coming. Too low, 1-1.
Come on,
1-1, Spitz on the curveball. 2 balls in a row from Desai.
Hey, four, come on, kid.
Luke Palermo's batting .368 on the season and 1 for 3 on the day. Great take there. Gets to a hitter's count 3-1. Designated hitter JP Zale on deck. If St. Joe's wants magic, it's going to have to come from the bottom of their order. And up high, 4 balls in a row after the first strike. And that base is loaded, 1 out. St. Joe's in prime position to make some more 7th inning magic. Coach Field's going to come out for a mound visit, see if he takes the ball from Desai or keeps him out there. 58 pitches for him with bases loaded, 1 out. Desai sticking out there. JP Zale up the bat. Seems like John Palermo still going to be hitting for himself. No pinch hitter for him. The relief pitcher. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Got to hit his last at bat. It's a shoo-in that they're going to pinch hit for Penley in the 8 spot. Right now at the 6 hitter, so 6, 7, 8, 9.
Batting for St. Joe's.
Decently long mound visit there. Don't know who's going to be pinch hitting for Penley in the 8 spot. We're too far ahead. We're at the 6 spot with Zale with 1 out, bases loaded. Game tying run at first base. Game leading run at home plate with the bat. First pitch from Desai. Fly down into right field. And caught by Loeb. Christensen going to stick at third base. No point in running there when you need 3 runs to come in. And 1 more out for Monroe. Try to get the first pitch and going the other way with Zale, but just got right under it. First pitch to Palermo. Swings through that one. Looked way under that one from Desai. That was his 60th pitch now. He's 2 strikes away from ending off this game. Gets the painted outside corner, and now he's 1 strike away. Desai with a bit of trouble in the top of the 7th. Was 1 pitch away from Monroe, locking up this win.
Come on, deep breath, get a rip. Come on. Deep breath, get a rip. Come on.
So Palermo at first, Pipitone pinch running for Freeman at second, and Christensen at third. 0-2, hits him. That'll get 1 run in. Palermo looked like he was in agony right as he got hit, but kind of realized, hey, that's a run in. I had an 0-2 count, so he immediately runs to first base, changed his anger face to happiness. And I'm wrong, they are not pinch hitting for Penley. It could be that I don't think they have anybody else to pinch hit. Coach Murray has used everybody in pinch hit situations. And defensive substitutions in left field. It's been a bunch of changes today, so they're sticking to Penley, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Took a walk in his last at-bat. And lines on 1 into center field is right for McCauley's glove, making the catch for the last out of the game. Not bad contact, but this one ends off 6-4. Monroe with the win. And really the story you line up there is St. Joe's cause of death was the defense and errors. Lost them the game today. Definitely had a chance. Put up 4 runs. But that'll do it for us here from Monroe High School. So just Jack Helmer here with you today. We'll see you tomorrow for lacrosse. St. Joe's versus same opponent, Monroe's lacrosse team trying to lock up the 1 seed. But for us here from Monroe High School, thanks for watching.